You'll be now visible to room number 2. Ma'am, you can start now. Thank you.
Syngene International Limitedನ 32ನೆಯ ವಾರ್ಷಿಕ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಸಭೆಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತ. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome all the shareholders to the 32nd Annual General Meeting of Syngene International Limited. This meeting is being held through video conference in accordance with the circulars issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. Before we initiate the AGM proceedings, let me introduce my colleagues who have joined me on the dais. To my right, I have Mr. Peter Baines, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer. To his right, Mr. Deepak Jain, Chief Financial Officer. To my left, Mr. Chetan Yogesh, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer. And I also have, via video conference, my fellow board colleagues, Ms. Sharmila Karve, Independent Director and Chairperson of Audit Committee and Stakeholders Relationship and ESG Committees. Ms. Vinita Bali, Non-Executive Director. Professor Catherine Rosenberg, Non-Executive Director and Chairperson of Corporate Social Responsibility Committee. Dr. Kush Parmar, Independent Director. Mr. Nilanjan Roy, Independent Director and Chairman of Risk Management Committee. Ms. Manya Borman, Independent Director. And Mr. Sanjay Singh, Independent Director. All directors are present at this AGM. Statutory auditors BSR and Company LLP and secretarial auditors V. Sridharan and Associates have also joined this meeting virtually. Participation of members through video conference is being reckoned for the purpose of quorum as per the circular issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and pursuant to the provisions of Section 103 of the Companies Act 2013. As the requisite quorum is present for the annual general meeting, I call this meeting to order. Notice of the 32nd Annual General Meeting and the annual report for FY 24-25 was sent through email to all the shareholders whose email IDs are registered with the company or the depository participants in compliance with the circulars issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and SEBI. As the note is already circulated to the members, I take the notice as read. Today, there are 5 ordinary resolutions and 1 special resolution proposed to be passed as set out in the notice of the AGM. The company has taken all necessary steps required as per the provisions of the Companies Act 2013 and the circulars issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs to enable the members to participate and vote on the resolutions as set forth in the notice. Members who have not cast their vote through remote e voting and who are participating in this meeting will have the opportunity to cast their votes through the Insta poll facility provided by the company's RTA KFin Technologies Limited. I now call upon our company secretary, Mr. Chetan Yogesh, to provide general instructions to the members regarding participation in this meeting and on casting of votes through the Insta poll facility.
Thank you, Chairperson. Good afternoon, everyone. The members may note that this meeting is being held through video conference in compliance with the provision of the Companies Act 2013 and circulars issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and SEBI. Facility to join this meeting through video conference or other audio-visual means is being made available to the members on a first-come, first-served basis. All the members are kept on mute to enable the smooth flow of the proceedings of the meeting. The statutory registers and documents have been made available electronically for inspection by the members during the AGM. Members who wish to inspect such documents can send their request to investor@syngeneintl.com. As the AGM is being held through video conferencing, the facility for appointment of proxies by the members was not applicable, and hence the proxy register for inspection is not available. The company has received requests from few members to register them as speakers at the meeting. Accordingly, the floor will be open for these members to ask questions or express their views. The moderator will facilitate this session once the chairperson opens the floor for question and answers. It may be noted that the company reserves the right to restrict the number of shareholders asking the questions depending upon the availability of the time at this AGM. Now, let me summarize the resolution set out in the notice. There are 5 ordinary resolutions and 1 special resolution placed before today's meeting, seeking members' approval as set out in our notice of the annual general meeting. First one, adoption of audited financial statements. To consider and adopt the audited standalone and consolidated financial statements of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 2025, together with the reports of the Board of Directors and auditors thereon. Second resolution, to declare a dividend of rupees 1 rupee 25 paisa per equity share for the financial year ended March 31st, 2025. The next item is to consider and approve the appointment of Professor Catherine Rosenberg as director liable to retire by rotation. The next one is to appoint Messrs. V. Sridharan and Associates, company secretaries, as our secretarial auditors of the company and to fix their remuneration. Then the next item is to approve and recommend the appointment of Ms. Vinita Bali as non-executive director. Now, let's come to the special resolution which is in the agenda. To approve the termination of Syngene Restricted Stock Unit Long-Term Incentives Plan FY 2020. In compliance with the provision of Companies Act and SEBI regulations, the company has arranged for e-voting facility for all the members holding shares in the company as on the cutoff date, which is July 18, 2025, through KFin Technologies Limited on all the resolutions proposed at today's AGM. The remote e-voting period commenced on Friday, which is July 18, 2025 at 9 a.m. morning, to Tuesday, July 22nd, 2025 at 5 p.m. Members who have joined us today for this AGM through video conferencing facility and who have not exercised their voting rights during remote e-voting period can still cast their vote on all resolutions as set forth in the AGM notice through the InstaPoll facility provided by KFin Technologies Limited. Members may click on the thumb option below the screen to cast their vote on the resolutions. Mr. Pradeep B. Kulkarni, practicing company secretary and also the partner of V. Sridharan and Associates, who is also our secretarial auditor, has been appointed by the board as scrutinizer for the e-voting process. Upon submission of the report by the scrutinizer, the results of e-voting and the InstaPoll will be intimated to the stock exchange within 2 working days of the conclusion of the AGM and made available on the company's website and also on the website of KFin Technologies Limited, which is our company's registrar and share transfer agent. Statutory auditors, Messrs. BSR and Co. LLP, and secretarial auditors, Messrs. V. Sridharan and Associates, I have expressed unqualified opinion on their respective reports for the financial year 2025. The auditor's reports on the financial statements of the company for the year ended 31st March 2025 does not contain any qualification, observations, or adverse remarks on financial statements or matter which have any material bearing on the functioning of the company. Further, the secretarial auditor's report also does not contain any qualification, observations, or adverse remarks. The statutory auditor's reports on standalone financial statements and consolidated financial statements are available on page numbers 191 and 256 of the annual report respectively. The secretarial auditor's report is enclosed as Annexure 5 to the board's report on page number 100 to 102 of the annual report. As the auditor's reports are already circulated as part of the annual report, we take the reports as read. I now request our chairperson Kiran to address the shareholders.
Thank you, Chetan. Good afternoon and thank you for joining us at Syngene's annual general meeting. FY25 was a pivotal year for Syngene, marked by strategic investments aimed at building the capabilities of tomorrow. We are laying the foundation for a tech-enabled future, reimagining research and manufacturing services through transformative technologies such as AI, data science, and advanced analytics. These investments will drive smarter, faster decision-making across the R&D value chain in the years ahead. The global CRDMO industry is undergoing a paradigm shift. Biopharma and biotech companies increasingly seek partners who can seamlessly integrate next-generation biology with cutting-edge technology, accelerating discovery, streamlining development, and scaling manufacturing. Syngene is positioning itself at the forefront of this evolution, building an end-to-end digitally enabled platform that bridges research and commercialization. This year, we expanded our capabilities in line with this vision. Our acquisition of a biologics manufacturing facility in Bayview, Baltimore, is a key step, strengthening our large molecule capabilities and expanding our global footprint. This enhances our ability to provide comprehensive solutions in biologics and advanced therapies backed by scalable, high-quality operations. At the same time, we are investing in the next wave of innovation. AI-driven discovery, digital chemistry, data analytics, and the convergence of biology and technology. These initiatives are designed to transform how science is done, creating long-term value-accretive growth opportunities for Syngene and, of course, you, our stakeholders. Our people remain central to this journey. Through Thrive 360, we continue to build a resilient, diverse, and inclusive workforce. We are proud to be recognized by Fortune India as the top pharma company for women's representation. On sustainability, we not only made meaningful progress towards our ESG commitments, including a 54% target in greenhouse gas emissions by 2033, but we also made it to the Times Most Sustainable Companies in the World list. And in fact, we were the premier company out of India in the pharma biotech sector to feature on this list. Indeed, a very, very proud recognition for our efforts on sustainability at Syngene. Beyond business, we are committed to social impact through our CSR, supporting science education, healthcare access, and mental health programs through initiatives like the Devanhalli Tribal Health Center and the Bengaluru Urban Mental Health Initiative with NIMHANS. At this point, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge and express our deepest gratitude to our valued board members, Dr. Vijay Kachru and Mrs. Vinita Bali, who are retiring as independent directors. Dr. Vijay Kachru has been an integral part of Syngene's board, and I sincerely thank him for his contribution in strengthening Syngene's scientific capabilities. We are pleased that he will continue to support us as a special invitee to the Science and Technology Committee. Ms. Vinita Bali has been an outstanding lead independent director and chair of the NRC. On behalf of the board, I thank her for her exemplary contributions to Syngene. I'm pleased to announce that she will continue as a non-independent director of the company to help transition her responsibilities to her successors. I'm also delighted to welcome Dr. Sanjay Singh and Mr. Suresh Narayanan as our new independent directors. Dr. Singh is the founder and chief scientific officer of Third Arc Bio and a recognized leader in biotherapeutics with over 25 years of experience. Mr. Suresh Narayanan, who will join the board effective 1st August, following his retirement as chairman and managing director of Nestle India, brings a wealth of corporate leadership experience both in India and overseas. Looking ahead, the life sciences ecosystem is becoming more digital, data-driven, and interconnected. Syngene is actively investing to lead this charge, combining new biology, AI, and technology-enabled manufacturing to deliver smarter, faster, and more impactful solutions for clients and patients worldwide. Thank you for your continued trust and support. I now request Peter Baines to address the shareholders on the company's performance during FY 24-25. Over to you, Peter.
Thank you, Karen. Good afternoon, and may I add my welcome to all shareholders to this, the 32nd Annual General Meeting of Syngene International. Let me open by saying how honored I am to be back at Syngene after nearly a decade, and it is especially exciting to be returning at a time when our customers and our markets and ecosystem are in a period of dynamic evolution, full of challenges, but also full of opportunity. Syngene's evolution into a fully integrated CRDMO, offering discovery, development, and manufacturing services, sets us apart in a competitive landscape. Our capability to provide seamless end-to-end solutions enables us to become a long-term and strategic partner to our clients, supporting them in their pursuit of their R&D and manufacturing goals. This year's theme, Innovating Reach, Researching New Paths, Delivering Breakthroughs, captures our continued evolution well as we expand into new scientific areas, extend into new geographies, and strengthen our capabilities to broaden our impact. Turning to fiscal 25, this was a challenging year of two distinct halves. In the first half, performance was subdued, particularly in discovery services, reflecting a global downturn in biotech funding. Performance in the second half improved as funding recovered and manufacturing demand remained steady. Overall, and notwithstanding the uncertain environment, our teams delivered a very resilient performance. We also saw an increased intent by global pharma and biotech companies to rebalance their supply chains and explore partnerships outside China in what is being termed the China Plus One dynamic. This was characterized by an increased number of RFPs, requests for proposals, and pilot studies with a select shortlist of companies. And I'm pleased to tell you that your company's conversion rate on these pilots has been very strong, and the pipeline for fiscal 26 looks encouraging. During the year, we made significant progress in many areas that position us well for the future as we drive towards strengthening our market position and building capabilities to add value to our customers. The acquisition of our first US-based biologics facility in Bayview, Baltimore, brings us closer to our US customers and adds significantly to our large molecule manufacturing capacity. We expanded capacity at our Bengaluru and Hyderabad campuses, focusing on exciting emerging modalities such as peptides, antibody drug conjugates, and oligonucleotides, enabling ourselves to support next-generation therapeutics. We introduced a protein production platform that reduces development timelines for biologics, including monoclonal antibodies, biosimilars, and antibody drug conjugates, helping to accelerate delivery timelines for our clients. Our China-independent sourcing gained traction, with about 1/3 of client RFPs now requesting this option. We continue to strengthen supplier networks within India and partner with global players establishing local operations. We have continued our focus on workplace safety, quality, and productivity, and this was recognized externally as Syngene became the first Indian pharma company to earn the 5S certification for its biologics QC lab. On the sustainability front, we secured a Silver EcoVadis rating, placing us in the top 15% of associated companies. Our emissions targets were approved by the Science Based Targets Initiative, and we launched several programs across the company focusing on initiatives such as green chemistry, water conservation, and renewable energy. And as our chairperson has already commented on, I am also delighted to share with you that our continuous efforts in sustainability over the years has been recognized, and that recognition is by Time Magazine as the #1 sustainable company in the pharma and biotech sector in India, and amongst the top 500 most sustainable companies worldwide. Looking ahead, I would like to comment on 2 factors shaping our industry and our business. The first is the global macro geopolitical and geoeconomic environment, which will continue to remain dynamic and will be shaped by the evolving customer and patient needs that we see. Amidst this, the global pharmaceutical market, and within that, the CRDMO sector, which is estimated to be around a $150 billion market opportunity, continues to grow. India has a clear opportunity here, as was evidenced in a recent white paper by BCG presented at BioAsia earlier this year, highlighting the potential for India's CRDMO sector to grow from a current level of $3.6 billion to $22 to $25 billion by 2035, significantly outpacing global industry growth. The second is the opportunity for Syngene. With less than 1% of the global market share, Syngene has significant headroom for growth and expansion. To capitalize on this, our strategic focus going forward will be to deepen client partnerships, expand global presence, invest in science and digital innovation, strengthen quality in supply chains, and embed the principles of environment, social, and governance into how we work and how we grow. Our people have been the bedrock of our success, and the passion, talent, and commitment of our 8,500 strong Syngene workforce will continue to propel us forward. I would also like to thank our board, our clients, and you, our shareholders, for your ongoing trust and support. With solid fundamentals, a growing market, and a bold strategic agenda, Syngene is ready for the next phase of growth and transformation, adding value to our customers and bringing breakthrough science to patients around the world. Thank you.
Okay. Dear members, before we proceed to the question and answer session, we would request you to kindly bear with a few points while participating during the session. Kindly unmute yourself before you proceed to ask your questions. Please mention your name, your DMAT credentials. Each shareholder will have 2 minutes to ask your respective questions, and request you to keep your question brief and specific. I'll now request the moderator to facilitate the question and answer session, please.
Thank you, sir. The first speaker is Madam Sushma Chanda. Sushma Chanda ji, please unmute yourself and if possible, share your camera and ask your question. Sushma Chanda?
Hello,
Yeah.
I am audible.
Yes.
Okay. Good afternoon to everyone. Sir, I just want to say that our corporate governance is too good. तो सर इसलिए दिक्कत तो है नहीं। सर पहले मैं ये बता दे रहा हूँ, मैं जॉइंट होल्डर हूँ सुषमा चंदा के साथ अंकुर चंदा। सर मैं थोड़ा सा ये जानना चाहूँगा कि क्या हमारे जियो पॉलिटिकल इश्यूज का कोई इफेक्ट हमारी कंपनी में पड़ रहा है? थोड़ा सा मुझे इस बारे में बताइए। और बाकी एक सीएस मैम से हमने थोड़ी रिक्वेस्ट करी थी तो उसको कंसीडर कीजिएगा। बस सर धन्यवाद, यही पूछना था।
Okay. What's the second question?
Thank you.
I think we will answer all the questions we will answer all the questions together, so you please request everyone to ask their questions.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. The next speaker is Mr. Badri Vishal Bajaj. Mr. Badri Vishal Bajaj, please unmute yourself and ask your question, sir.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Kiranji. Under your chairmanship, Syngene is going to greater heights fundamentally, which is very much explained by our managing director, Mr. Peter Bayers, and lot of kudos under quality, reliability, international presence, and diversification. So, present day, recent IPO on biotech and CDMO and a lot of companies have come, and it is a challenge. But Syngene, under Mr. Peter Benz, it is going greater height, and it is reflected in today's first quarter Q1 26 quarter. They are maintaining the lead, and the managing director's speech, it covers his confidence level, sustainability, and in biotech leading with the clients, their requirements under his capex plan in Bangalore and Hyderabad. I am Badrishal Bajaj from Hyderabad, and most of the time cross our plant. So the capex plan, which will add to our capabilities and future value to the shareholders, that is the greetings to the board, including Chairman Kiran Madam. And I am thankful to Company Secretary Mr. Chetan sir, who was involved at every level to see that I joined as a speaker and contribute my views. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Wish you good luck under Kiranji. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bajaj ji. Thank you for your kind words and comments. And we hope that we will keep going from strength to strength. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bajaj. And the next speaker is Mr. Yusuf Yunus Rangwala. Mr. Yusuf Yunus Rangwala, please unmute yourself and ask your question, sir. Mr. Yusuf Yunus Rangwala. Mr. Yusuf Yunus Rangwala. We're not getting any response from him, ma'am. The next speaker is Mr. Manjeet Singh. Mr. Manjeet Singh, please unmute yourself and ask your question, sir. Mr. Manjeet Singh. Mr. Manjeet Singh.
Hello, Chairman sir, can you hear my voice?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes. Please proceed.
Chairman sir, first of all, good afternoon to you, all the board of directors, all the staff of Syngene Limited and my co-fellow shareholder. चेयरमैन सर, जिस तरीके से आपने अपनी ओपनिंग रिमार्क्स में हमें कंपनी के बारे में बताया और सर जिस तरीके से आप लोग मेहनत कर रहे हैं सर, उसका जो हमें रिटर्न मिल रहा है सर साल दर साल शेयर प्राइस में भी, ये सर एक आप लोगों की मेहनत ही है सर, जो एक एक इन्वेस्टर को उसकी इन्वेस्टमेंट का जो इंटरेस्ट मिल रहा है वो सर एक बहुत ही अच्छे रूप में मिल रहा है। बाकी चेयरमैन सर, हमारी कंपनी डिविडेंड भी साल दर साल देती आई है। सर थोड़ा सा ये पूछना चाहूँगा सर, जिस तरीके से हमारी प्रमोटर होल्डिंग अराउंड 53% है, तो सर हम इसको बढ़ाने के लिए सर कोई बायबैक वगैरह का प्लान कर रहे हैं सर, थोड़ा सा इस बारे में बताएं। बाकी चेयरमैन सर, फॉरेन इन्वेस्टर का भी हमारी कंपनी में विश्वास पूरा है और सर पब्लिक का भी पूरा है। और सर जिस तरीके से आप सबने बताया हमें शुरुआती अपने दर में जिस तरीके से कंपनी के बारे में, और सर हमें पूरा विश्वास है कि सर आने वाला जो हमारा फ्यूचर है वो सर एक ब्राइट फ्यूचर है। बाकी चेयरमैन सर, आपके सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट और मॉडरेटर का भी सर हम धन्यवाद करना चाहेंगे सर, जिन्होंने हमें आपके सामने का बोलने का मौका दिया। थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर गिविंग मी अ चांस।
Thank you, Manjeet Singh ji.
The next speaker is Madam Prakashini Ganesh Shanoy. Madam Prakashini Ganesh Shanoy, please unmute yourself and ask your question. Hello, Madam Prakashini.
Am
Please
I
unmute
audible?
and ask. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, am I? Yeah, thank you, madam. I'm Prakashini Ganesha Shanoy from Bombay. Chairperson, madam, since we are meeting for the first time during 2025, I wish one and all happy, healthy, wealthy, and prosperous 2025. Respected Honorable Vice Chairman, Madam Kiran, other dignitaries on the board, and my fellow shareholders, good afternoon to all of you. I received the AGM report well in time, which is colorful, informative, transparent, and contains all the information as per the corporate governance. I thank the company secretary, Mr. Chetan Yogesh, and his team for the same. I should not forget to thank them once again for reminding me of today's meeting and phoning me along with the link. Thank you once again, Mr. Yogesh ji. The chairman, chairperson, madam, and Mr. Peter has given a beautiful picture regarding the company and its working with different products in all parameters. Thank you to both of you. At the outset, I'm thankful to the board for recommending dividend for the financial year 24-25. I am also glad to note that the company is doing outstanding work in the field of CSR activities. Congratulations for the same. Sir, I wish the board directors, Mr. Vijay and Mrs. Vinita, for stepping down. I wish them good luck, healthy, wealthy, and prosperous future for both of them. And I welcome Mr. Sanjay Singh and Suresh Narayanan on the board. Welcome, sir. I hope your knowledge, experience will bring brightness to the company in future. Sir, I'm glad to note that India is the only gem in pharma from our company, that is Syngene International. Sir, I have few questions. My first question is, what is the future plan of a company? And my next question is, how are we planning for digital India? And my next question is, who are our competitors? Chairperson, madam, last but not the least, my personal request to you, please continue with VC so that people all over will have an opportunity to express their views. I am also glad to note that in finance also our company has done robust in field of revenue, PAT, PBT, etc., etc. I wish the company good luck for a bright future and pray God that the profit of the company shall reach the peak in due course. Chairperson, Madam, I strongly and wholeheartedly support all the resolutions put forth in today's meeting. Thank you, Chairperson, Madam.
Thank you, Mrs. Shenoy, for all your support.
The next speaker is Madam Celestine Elizabeth Mascarenhas. Madam Celestine Elizabeth Mascarenhas, please unmute yourself and ask your question, ma'am. Celestine Elizabeth Mascarenhas, please unmute yourself and ask your question, ma'am. Madam Celestine Elizabeth Mascarenhas. Ma'am, you can speak now. You are unmuted. No, ma'am, I'm not getting any response from her. We'll go to the next speaker. The next speaker is Vinay Vishnu Bhide. Mr. Vinay Vishnu Bhide, please unmute yourself and ask your question, sir. Mr. Vinay Vishnu Bhide.
Hello, are you able to hear me?
Hanji, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, fine, thank you. Our chairperson, Kiran Majumdar Shaw, managing director, Mr. Peter Benz, other directors present at today's AGM, company executives and fellow shareholders, as already announced by the moderator, my name is Vinay Bhide. I'm a long-term supporter and a speaker shareholder, and I'm speaking from Mumbai. Madam, thank you, for a very steady performance, that you have outlined in the snapshot review at the start of this AGM. We are also pleased to know that, Syngene is on a steady and upward path. Also, thanks to Mr. Baines for having given an overview as to what we have done and what we plan to do for the future. Well, on the performance side, revenues are steady, so is the net profit, the operating profit margin, and the net profit margin. So that being so, I would just like to ask a couple of questions to ensure that I'm updated on the present operations as well as the future activities and the prospects of our company. The first on the question is on the products and services, ma'am. We offer both, products as well as services. So for our, line of business, can you, give us a comparative idea as to how the input costs for products, raw material related to products and services fared in the concluded financial year, and what are the prospects in the coming year? So also on, the revenue side, that is the prices side, how we are faring the current financial year, for both the products as well as services. This will give us an idea as to what, the progression path we are expecting to see. Secondly, I have a question on the IT and digital spends. If you could have the figures available now or later you could mail to me, what were the CapEx and the OpEx spends on both digital and information technology separately in the concluded financial year, and what are the targets for the running year? So these were the two questions that I had, and I will only say that our secretarial department is doing a steady job. I join the board in thanking the retiring directors and welcome the the incoming directors. As always, I continue to support the company and keep the flag flying. I support all the resolutions. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Bhide.
The next speaker is Madam Vasudha Vikas Dakwe. Madam Vasudha Vikas Dakwe, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hello,
Hello?
can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Please continue.
Hello. Yeah. Respected chairperson, ma'am, and other dignitary boards, myself Vasudha from Thane. I am thankful to our company secretary team for helping me to join this platform in smooth manner. I would like to ask What is our next 2 years capex plan? What is our dividend policy? I also thankful to Aishwarya ma'am for helping me to join this meeting. With this, I support all the resolution. Thank you very much and wish the company all the best for coming financial year and my best wishes for coming all the festivals, Ganpati, Dasara and Diwali. Thank you very much.
The next speaker is Mr. SP Bamansha Besania. Mr. SP Bamansha Besania, please unmute yourself and ask your question, sir.
Can you hear me, madam?
Yes.
Okay. Madam, I'm Aspi from Bombay. Thanks for giving me an opportunity to speak. I especially thank the secretarial department and especially Aishwarya for allowing me to join the meeting. Well, first quarter results were quite good year on year, but what about quarter on quarter? Quarter on quarter, they were not good. So, what is the reason for that? And that's all. Thanks for giving me an opportunity. All the best for the future.
Thank you. Thank you, Aspi.
The next speaker is Mr. Rahul Kumar Paliwal. Mr. Rahul Kumar Paliwal has not joined the meeting. The next speaker is Swaran Chopra. Mr. Swaran Chopra, please unmute yourself and ask your question. Mr. Swaran Chopra, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hello. Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
I am a joint holder with Swaran Chopra, Yashpal Chopra. Yeah, I am basically an advocate looking after the corporate affairs. I'm calling from Delhi. I'm a super senior citizen around 86. And this is the first time that I am speaking in this company. Though I'm a shareholder for more than 2 decades. So first of all, I would like to bless the management, the entire team over there for their dedicated efforts through which we got a grand performance of the last year in spite of the turbulent global economy and turbulent and confused Indian economy because our Indian economy was just uh, around that general elections and all that main attention of the government was on the elections and there was a liquidity crunch and all that. But now this year that problem is no more there. There is adequate liquidity in the hands of the people, and even the RBI has been kind enough to lower the interest rates on the borrowings and all that. So means a very very congenial and positive atmosphere, and we can feel we are quite sure that the coming year for all the companies, not only our company, for all the companies, this current year shall be excellent from this performance point of view. Madam, I would like to congratulate you that you are including my friend Mr. Suresh Narayan in your company as a director. I have been a speaker in Nestle for about 30 years, and I'm very very much proud of leadership of Mr. Suresh Narayan. He's really a dynamic gem person. He is just going to decorate your board. So this is a matter of pride for us. So I would like to congratulate the company for the awards and accolades, and particularly that appreciation by the Universal International Magazine Time. So this is a great thing that our company, though it is an international company, so in that way it is getting a lot of appreciation. This is a very very good thing. Further, I would like to congratulate for uh, the job the company the product is in hand in the company, which is just for the betterment of the health of the people, because this way you are not only providing a good source of health, you are also doing a big service to the humanity, and in the other way I can say that you are complementing the dream of our prime minister, who wants that our people should be healthier and healthier and healthier. So I have just got a few queries for your consideration and reply. The first is, what is the ratio of foreign exchange earning, as our company is international company? So I just want to find out what is the ratio of foreign exchange earning. The next query is a modus operandi for AI application in manufacturing as well as in the marketing. I would just like to know that. Then, as regards women empowerment, you have done quite nice in your board. In your board, there are sufficient number of women, so that is very good. But I just want to find out what is the general gender ratio among the employees, among the working force, that I would like to have it. Then the last is that before I just go and close that, I would just say that annual general body meeting is just a festival of shareholders, and no festival is complete without a return gift to the participants. So whenever the company is holding any annual day or anything like that, they must consider, if not the all the shareholder, at least the supporters, the speakers, all those persons who are just wishing the company, blessing the company, at least they should be just given some weight over there. So because we have been taught in our childhood that love begets love, respect begets respect. So we expect that thing even from our management over there. So before I just wind up, I would like to thank our company secretary and our moderator for getting a chance to speak. But at the same time, I will say that the moderator has not given a speaker shareholder number. This is very, very important, particularly when a speaker is a super senior citizen. He may be required to go for wash and all that. And if he knows his number and all that, he can just manage that way. So I have just spoken quite several times to Madam Krishna. I think I don't know why she doesn't keep that thing in mind, and why she doesn't mention the speaker number when she gives a link over there. And finally, I will request our company secretary to send me a physical copy of the annual report, because I had made a request for that. I have not seen it, but because I cannot go through the digital pages of the balance sheet through this digital mode, I cannot concentrate over there because of my age and all that. So finally, I will pray God for the positivity for the company, because that is the main need, and because the positivity for the chairman to the last man in the organization means the strength of the company. The strength of the company means strength of my investment. So wishing you lots and lots of happy times for the festivals coming ahead. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chopra.
Mr. Yusuf Yunus Rangwala, please unmute yourself and ask your question. Mr. Yusuf Yunus Rangwala.
Yes, sir. Very vanakkam, sir. Vanakkam, madam. आपको आवाज आ रहा है? Can you hear my
Yes,
voice,
sir.
madam?
Yes, sir.
Vanakkam,
Please.
मैडम
vanakkam.
वनक्कम मैडम पहले तो असर है
Vanakkam.
मैडम को तारीफ करूं यार मैडम मैं डायरेक्ट पॉइंट पे आता हूं मैडम वी आर द वर्ल्ड फेमस और मैडम मैं आपका ओल्डेस्ट शेयर होल्डर आपने हमें बहुत अच्छा रिटर्न दिया है और के फिनटेक का क्या तारीफ करूं दे आर वेरी एक्सीलेंट प्रोवाइडेड उनकी जय हो उनकी सर्विस सर दे आर वेरी वर्ल्ड फेमस के फिनटेक सर उनका म्यूट उनका सब सर्विस सर लाजवाब होता है सर चेयरमैन मैडम मैं आपका फैक्ट विजिट करना चाहता हूँ मैडम हो सके तो हमें मैं अपने प्रीवियस स्पीकर को भी ज्वाइन करता हूँ मैडम दिवाली में हमें कुछ गुडीज भेजना है मैडम क्योंकि हम भी आपके साथ है मैडम और देखो दिवाली एक ही टाइम में जब फूलों की खुशबू कलियों की बात और सिंजेंटा का साथ हमेशा रहे मैडम देयर आर डायनेमिक पीपल सिटिंग ऑन द बोर्ड और अपना चेयरमैन और अपना वाइस चेयरमैन जो अपने फॉरेन डायरेक्टर है उनके लिए भी आई एम सेंडिंग यू वनक्कम सर मैं मद्रास का रहने वाला हूँ सर आई एम फ्रॉम चेन्नई माय बर्थ प्लेस इज चेन्नई सर बट आई स्टे इन मुंबई आई एम वेरी प्राउड शेयरहोल्डर ऑफ दिस कंपनी मैडम एंड आई नथिंग मोर टू इट हो सके तो व्हाट आर द टोटल नंबर ऑफ स्टाफ आपने लास्ट बोनस कब दिया था मैडम बहुत साल पहले आपने बोनस का दिया था मैडम नाउ आई एम वेटिंग फॉर द बोनस मैडम दिस इज 32nd एनुअल जनरल मीटिंग Madam, please ask the Aswara madam to send me a balance sheet. This is my humble request. Please tell me to send me a balance sheet. And I thank Aswarya madam and I thanks K Fintech. Teri Jayo Jayo, and I wish you good luck and my best wishes for today annual general meeting, madam. My Jai Hind, madam. Wishing you 15 August के सब शुभकामना देता हूँ, madam. My bot and my friend and my all my shareholder. Can I start my video? वीडियो चालू होता है मैडम? नहीं नहीं चलेगा मैडम. थैंक यू वेरी मच. Yes, madam. Can you see my video?
Thank you.
No
Thank
problem,
you,
madam.
Mr. Rangwala. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, madam. Vanakkam, madam. Vanakkam, vanakkam.
Vanakkam.
That concludes the speaker list, ma'am. Back to you.
Okay, so let me go through all the questions that were asked to us, and I might also ask some of my colleagues to chime in. Mr. Ankur Chanda asked about geopolitical issues and how it is impacting us. I think everyone is watching to look at all the various geopolitical factors, but as of now, we are able to conduct our business in a very robust manner. And as you know, we have also invested in a facility in the US, which is also helping us to have a global footprint, and this way we are also mitigating certain risks. So I think at the moment we remain confident in pursuing our businesses in a strong way, and we will keep watching the geopolitical factors in a very vigilant manner. I think Mr. Bajaj asked about our capex spends, and I think in general we have announced that we are in the range of about $55 million is what we have indicated as our capex spend for this coming fiscal, and we are well within that particular spend at the moment. So if there are any additional capex spends, we will certainly share it with all of you. I think Mrs. Shenoy asked about Digital India and what are we doing about it. As you heard in my speech, we are very actively investing in digital technologies, in automation, in AI, and we believe that the future is about technology-led companies, and we certainly want Syngene to be a very strong technology-led company with a lot of digital digital capabilities, and that's what we are investing in to make ourselves very advanced and future proofed. In terms of our competition, I think our main competition is China, and we are making sure that we invest in all these advanced technologies like China has been investing in, and that's where we really want to focus on our capabilities and our investments. I think we had various very good comments made by others, and I think we also had Mr. Bide saying that he again asked about how we are investing in our products and services, but as you know, we are a service company. So really what you are referring to does not really apply to a company like Syngene, because Syngene is really focused on services. We are not a product company in general. In terms of our digital investments, I already mentioned to you that we are very focused on investing in digital technologies, and we will certainly keep you posted in terms of all the very advanced technologies that we are investing in. I think Mr. Chopra asked about the percentage of foreign exchange earnings of Syngene, and we are certainly largely a foreign exchange earning company. Most of our revenues come from foreign exchange earnings, and that's the way it is. So if Deepak, you want to mention percentages.
No, it's actually right. Majority of our earnings come from foreign exchange, so there is no much major split to really call from foreign exchange or domestic.
Yeah. As far as as you asked us about AI and the way we operate, apply it in manufacturing and marketing, I think that's absolutely the areas we are looking at in terms of becoming far more advanced, in terms of the way we are doing research, the way we are doing manufacturing, and in the way we are commercializing our services. In terms of our gender ratio in the company, it's about 24%. And in terms of this, some of your comments on providing a speaker number, Mr. Chopra, certainly we will do that in the next, AGM. And we will certainly also make sure that you get a physical copy of the annual report. We certainly will make sure that our secretariat actually provides you with that physical report. And with that, I think I have answered most of your questions. And if you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to write to our secretariat. Mr. Chetan Yogesh will certainly, flag them and escalate them to our management, who will answer these questions for you. So with that, I would like to basically say that we will conclude the question and answer session now is concluded, and I would like to thank all the shareholders, directors, and other invitees for attending the 32nd annual general meeting of our company. Thank you, and the meeting now stands concluded. I would request the directors to kindly now log out. Members may note that the e-voting facility through Insta poll will be available for the next 15 minutes. I repeat, the e-voting facility through Insta poll will be available for the next 15 minutes on the KFin Technologies Limited website, and you may kindly avail of it if you wish. Thank you so much, and namaskar.